Good evening, fellow coin collectors. Coin Snatcher here. We have an update on the 50p collection. So apologies for the later than normal video, but had to work late tonight, so just got back in. But there's been a few nice deliveries today. So the first delivery I thought we would have a look at is this set here. This is a Royal Mint sealed set, and it's the Queen Elizabeth II 50p effigy set. Now, I remember this being released, but I remember at the time looking at it and thinking I'm not going to spend the money on it, but I can't remember how much they wanted for it from the Royal Mint. So I got this one on the second-hand market. Sliced my finger open today with a Stanley tape measure. Not the smartest thing to do, bled like a bitch, but you live and learn. Anyhow, flip this over and there's a little bit of info on the back there. So it tells you the 50p was introduced in 1969, world's first seven-sided coin. And we've had 4 different coinage portraits of Her Majesty the Queen. So we've got 4 coins inside this pack. We've got a coin by Arnold Machin, Raphael McClough, Ian Rank Broadley and Jody Clark. So let's look at the condition of these coins. Cupro nickel, and they're all circulating standard except a brilliant uncirculated one. So which one is brilliant uncirculated? That must be this one here, which is the Jody Clark one. So if we flick this out of the little sleeve it comes in, put that over to the side. And I like the packaging for this, but before I even open it, I know I'm going to be disappointed. So I think the Royal Mint could have done this. They could have done it a lot better, and they could have actually made it a collectible. So if we open it up, we've got a bit of information about each of the designers, each of the portraits. So again, the Arnold Machin portrait's a lovely portrait. The Raphael McClough one is nice. The Ian Rank Broadley one is nice. And the Jody Clark one is nice. I don't have any argument with any of the portraits at all. They all look amazing. And these are the coins. So this is what I do take a bit of exception with. I'm sure in the Royal Mint vaults they could have dug out some uncirculated 1969 50p's. You know, this coin here does look like it's been through the middle a bit. It's all scratched, it's worn, it's obviously circulated. Then we've got a 1994 coin. The condition is a little bit better, but still it's not great. And then we've got the 2005 coin. And then we've got the brilliant uncirculated 2022 50p. A little bit of info there down the bottom about Britannia. And if we flip this over and have a look at the reverse, we have the 1994 D-Day Landings coin. This is a really nice coin. We've got silver proof version of this, and we've got the original artwork up in the wall for it. We've got that slightly worn and used Britannia 50p. We've got the nice shiny Bunk 2022 Shield 50p. And then finally another Britannia 50p. Now, personally speaking, I think if they were going to do a set like this, they were going to do it properly and really make it collectible. They should have restruck each of these coins, or they at least should have put in uncirculated coins from their vaults, from their storage. I don't believe for one second that this is the best that the Royal Mint has to offer. And it's, I think at the minute you have to be careful with the Royal Mint, because to put it the French way, they're taking the piss. You know, there's a lot of products on the Royal Mint website that if you were a sucker, you would buy, and you know, you would be spending 2-3 times what the actual true value of the coins is, what you could buy them for in the second-hand market. Maybe not so much 50p's, but there's plenty of these sort of gift pack type sets where they've got old coins and whatever, and the coins are just ridiculously overpriced. So I would advise anybody, before you buy something from the Royal Mint, have a look on eBay and see if you can get the product cheaper. I've got to say, the only reason that I bought this really was for the packaging, and just like a sucker to have it because it was Royal Mint branded. So there we go, that's the first little update that we have tonight. And then the second little update that we have is a Strike Your Own coin, which has arrived. So this is the 2020 A Vote to Leave and a New Era. And this was a strike on the day coin, hence why I purchased this one, because going forwards, the strike on the day coins will be harder and harder to get because there'll only be so many of them. If we flick this open, don't know what that was, a little bit of dust or something there. But as with a lot of these Royal Mint coins, we've got the toning on it. This is a little bit more severe than most of them. Normally they just tend to tone up at around the top of the coin, but you know, they're open to the air, so it's to be expected. And in fact, that's what I would have expected there, where you can see the toning on the top bit, but the rest of the coin is relatively good. So paid £12 for this coin, so not too worried about a bit of toning on it. As with these Strike Your Own coins, if you're doing a collection, then really you're paying for the cardboard holder to come in, maybe not so much the coin. So that was the second thing that arrived. And then the third thing that arrived was a damaged coin, stroke error coin that I came across on eBay. So if we have a little zoom in on this, you'll see it's a Britannia 50p. But we got a lot of damage on the coin. Now it's 50-50 at the minute. It's the first time I've really looked at it with being at work all day. But if we have a little zoom in, we can see the damage on it. So I'm not 100% sure if this coin has suffered damage after it's been struck, but we can see it's in a pretty bad way, which I like. Let's just zoom out of that a minute, flip it over, and let's have a look at the obverse of this coin, because it was the obverse that caught my attention in the first place. So first of all, we've definitely got extra metal over on this side because we don't have a ridge on the coin. Now if it was corrosion damage, then that metal shouldn't be there really. It should, the damage, the corrosion would sink into the coin, and what we got here is a big indent in the coin. So if we have a little zoom in on that, let's just turn this around. There we go. Let's have a little closer zoom in. So look at the damage on that. It really is messed up quite badly. I really like this coin. I'll take anyone's opinions as to whether or not you think it's pre or post mint damage, but you can see the striking is off. It should say the DG over here, and it really is. It's just moulded, but I like the effect of it. It's almost like it's melted. So this could be where the planchet has been faulty, and as a result it's a faulty strike, or it maybe, I'm not too sure, genuinely not too sure. It's like you got these little striations coming out of the side of it. I can't do anything without plaster. It's yeah, it's definitely quite unique. A few little dots there. So yeah, I really like this coin. Not 100% sure if it's an error coin, if it's pre or post mint damage, but we got error. I think it's been done before it's been struck, because you can get this effect from the planchet because the annealing process, etc., where the gases come out of the metal, can cause all these sort of problems. But it is one messed up coin. So when I got the coin, I thought, well, it looks quite black, etc., and dirty, so why don't we give it a little clean? So let's get the cleaner out. There we go. Let's reduce the zoomage down on this to normal. So I've got my cleaner here, and I've got my tweezers. Pop the coin round to where it's not too dirty. Grab it in the tweezers And let's give it a good old dip in the coin cleaner. Now, a lot of people don't think you should clean coins, but I don't care what a lot of people think. If the coin's a bank coin, it's used, and it's not a proof coin, then there's really no harm in cleaning it. All you're doing is taking dirt off it. Why get excited about somebody else's dirt? So we'll give that a little swizz around. I'm thinking maybe about 30 seconds in the old solution, see what happens. I'm just more interested to see if the black stuff or not comes off, and of course I'm not going to be selling this coin, so there we go. Just interested to see the end result from giving it a clean. Right, there's one clean, so we've got our tub of water here ready. Let's give that a good old rinse off in the water. Let's give it a little pat down on that. Right, I don't know why I'm bothering with that really. Let's get it up here. Let's see if we've made any. So it hasn't really taken any of the black stuff off, has it? May have to give that another dip, but yeah, the black stuff isn't coming off. I think it's really cool looking, this coin. The more I look at it, the more I like it, especially this bit where it's damaged. This is all raised up, but you don't have a ridge. You know, the way you got the ridge here on the coin, and that ridge just disappears. Great stuff. I paid £7 for this coin as well, so you know, if this coin had been £30 or £40, I wouldn't have purchased it, but you know, at £7, I'll take a chance on it. And I love this bit. It's really, really cool. But yeah, heavily damaged. I mean, it's nearly coming through the other side there. It's nearly a hole the whole way through it. See? Fascinating stuff, but I'm probably boring you now. Right, so there we go. That is the Britannia error stroke damaged 50p that I received today. Let's pop the lid back on this because we're not going to need that again. Oh, it's like the tuppenny falls over here, isn't it? All getting ready to go. Let's pop that over there. Right, and oh, then the final thing we have today is this. So when you buy your UK coins, they come in bags of 20. You get a tenner in a bag, and when you buy Isle of Man coins, you get 50 in a bag. So 50 coins, 25 quid. And these are one of my favourite coins of the year so far. These are the Peregrine Falcon 50p. So let's get a couple of these out and see what they're like. These are all bank coins. Look at that. Let's have a little zoom in on this coin. So really, really like this coin. Oh, straight away I'm looking at this on the edge. Stunning coin. The design of the Peregrine Falcon on it really stands out. It's really nice. Is that meant to be there? Yeah, so really, really like this coin. This is the 2024, is it? 2023 coin, sorry, with King Charles's portrait on it. Really nice coin. So we got a bag of 50 of these, and it was the intention with this coin that I may sell some of these. And, I'm going to go through them, and I want to see if there's any errors. Any rotation errors more than anything. I can see where some of these, when you hold it in the light, you can just see where you've got the indent there. But I like birds anyway, so I was quite keen to get my hands on these coins. And although these are circulating coins, the king's head has a frosted effect to it. Looks like he's got a bit of snot there in his nose. Oh. Get you around there like that, Charlie. So got a little dot there in his head, a couple of other little bag marks. It's all looking nice. Oh, got a little blemish there where in front of the king. That's one. Let's have a look at the next one. So again, spot on. We'll pop him down here. Let's have a zoom out. Yeah, so I'm well chuffed with these coins. Really nice. So what I was intending to do with these coins is keep some of them, or maybe keep most of them. I might do an art project with them. But if anybody fancies one of these coins, I think what I'll do is probably sell these coins, some of them. And I think probably £5 is a fair price. So we'll sell that coin for £5, and then we'll pop in one of the King Charles coronation uncirculated 50p's as well. Now you can see the difference there in the portraits. So when you look at the UK one, nope, apart from my fingers on it. So when you look at the UK one, you can see the King's head doesn't have any frosting on it. But when you look at the Isle of Man coin, you can see the difference. And I think that makes these Isle of Man coins a bit more special, and they really stand out. So I think what I might do is you buy one of these for £5 and you get one of these free. And you get free postage as well. Or I might do it another way and say you can buy one of the Peregrine Falcons and I'll give you a mystery coin from my Isle of Man surplus stock. But anyway, drop a message below if anybody fancies one of those coins, or if you think they're too expensive, or if you think they're too cheap, or whatever. Pop that on it. Really nice. And I would mention too that if you buy one of these Isle of Man coins, then the chances are you might start collecting Isle of Man 50p's. And as soon as you start collecting Isle of Man 50p's, then it's a slippery slope downwards. Your bank account will not thank you. Your missus, your husband will leave you. The kids will go and leave you. You'll be left with a big pile of coins, no social life and no family or friends, apart from your friendly YouTubers that collect coins as well. So there we go. That's a quick waffle. I need to go and have something to eat while this video's posting up. And I hope you enjoyed that. Comments below as always. Peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.